someone wants to let us know that they're erasing or I don't know for whose lineage, but if you guys can see this, um, and you guys been like seeing water, or you guys been seeing like different things, or specific people, like this could be for specific people in particular, right? But like there's like there's like an erasing of like pain, an erasing of like sins. I'm doing like that because I'm trying to get there, but an erasing of like uh I guess that's a garbage. An erasing of bad energy throughout centuries of generations. Um, I shared some stuff on my Discord, so if you guys are interested in like knowing more about kind of what I'm talking about, you can look it up. Well, you can join on the Discord. It's on the channel, but um, yeah, it seems like something. It seems like positive things. If I could be quite honest, it doesn't seem like negative stuff. Um, and more so, if you're trying anything new and you want to like stop trying it, just keep going because you know you said you were gonna do it, so just keep doing it. You know, there's nobody here. You guys are not up on it with me. It's okay. It's okay. But yeah, they're erasing centuries though, and bringing peace. And even if that's just for me, it starts with one person. So peace is coming. Peace is coming. Peace and abundance is coming. You know? But yeah. Peace and abundance. Peace and abundance for sure, Ski. But yeah, that's all. That's all. Also, there's something with like electrical fires that someone may need to like check out because a place where there's a lot of kids, um, something with electrical fires, you know, that could mean like it could mean that messages, this is what I'm getting right now, I don't know, but it could be that messages that are being sent to children, right? But they're not fully grasping it. And something tells me that you don't have to look deep into the messages that you're getting. The messages are very surface level. It's very shallow. You could sit and the water is calm. So what you're getting is exactly what it is. Right. So yeah, that's what I'm getting though. So it's a little smoke. So it's a house. It was a house. It was a family. It was like a couple, right? And the couple, there's a third party. There's someone that comes into the house, right? And Everything's cool. Kids are good. Everyone's good. Everyone's good. Husband, wife, there's a problem, right? So between a husband and a wife, there's a problem, and it's because of this third party that just was, just came about out of nowhere. You know, just what I mean by third party is just like a random person, right? So came about out of nowhere, bam, bam. Someone's lying about who they are, right? Someone's totally lying about who they are, but that's not the point. The point of, like, that's like the domestic stuff and all that stuff. We don't really care about that too much, because I mean, that may be important to somebody, but that's not really like the overall message. The overall message is, though, like, there is messages being delivered to a household. Let's say that there's messages being delivered to a household. No one in the house, the mother, the father, the children, they're completely oblivious. This person comes in and sees, hey, look, you got a fire, right? There's smoke coming out of there, of that hole. There's smoke coming out of that hole. Smoke coming out of that hole. So we got to turn this off. So that could be, that. It could be that there's light. What I'm getting is kind of like, there's light, there's truth, but the way that the truth is being interpreted could be wrong, or it's not, because it wasn't burning the house, but it was just causing little fires. So there's truths that may be, stirring things up. Not quite a fire yet, but there's things in a household that are definitely like stirring things up for some reason. But it also could be taken, from how I see it as well, it also could be taken as like there is being like messages, but the messages are not, with electricity is supposed to flow. Like electricity, like when you plug something in, it's not normal for it to like, okay. It's not normal for it to just like smoke up or to create a fire. It means, I learned this in esthetician school. It means that the port that you're trying to plug in the electricity to is not strong enough to withhold the electricity. So that may mean something as well too. You may be trying to put something on somebody, on a certain house. Mind you, it was a house of children is where I saw it. It was a bunch of children. They had a mom, young mother, young father. Everyone was thin. And it's like you're trying to plug something into, like, in the house, everything was just boom, boom, boom. There was like a burning in every place. Like there was like a little smoke, like a sizzly smoke coming from little places. But that's not supposed to happen. Electricity is supposed to flow. It's supposed to just go. So there could be some type of blockages for somebody, right? Someone could be like blocked. Or like a whole network of someone is blocked, or many people. You guys are blocked for some reason. You're not letting the electricity flow. And the funny thing about it, in the dream, everyone was so like nonchalant about it. Like everyone was like, oh my God. And so I went and I just turned off the power that I just turned it off, because it wasn't working, it wasn't properly functioning, so it had to be like, I guess, turned off. So in a sense too, let's say a house of children, they say children of God or whatever, sometimes you got to go dark, so you could find the problem, right? So you could seek out the problem. So I don't know what that means to anybody, but you may be, I feel like this kind of has to do more so, I feel like it's like religious, like Bible church groups of people. Like you may have to disconnect from the way that you're operating things, because you're missing, you have misfires in, like, hold on, let me show you. So let's say like electricity isn't everything, but electricity is supposed to flow all the way through. But let's say like the electricity from here, it gets to here, and it just boop, it just stops, and then like only a little bit goes through, boop, boop, and then it stops. How is it supposed to electrify the whole entire? You get me? The generator is connected. The generator is on, but here to here and here to here, there's something not allowing the fullness to go through. So that has something to do with you. Because, you know, the electric, you get me? The source, you know? And I don't know why. And the thing, I turned it off, you know? Meaning, like, damn, I don't know. I don't know what that means for that part, because does a man have that much authority over another man to be like, okay, you could, if we think about it, like Elijah and Elisha, whatever, a man has the power to give authority and blessing and spirit. So by the same logic of that, like, he also has the power to take it away, like, no, you're not ready for this. So in the dream, I was like in the house, I'm like, you guys aren't ready for all of this, and then I just turned it off so that you could fix the little chicka chicka chick, chicka chicka chick, chick. And the thing is, what you gotta fix, it doesn't seem like it's too deep. It's very shallow. So I don't know what that means to anybody. Clear water is always a good sign. It, from what I read and also the feeling of it, it makes you feel like, you know, calm, serene, like everything's gonna be okay, like everything's clearing up. But mind you, this could be, I also saw there was in the one of the waters, there was a man, and he was just like walking in the water. And I wanted to get a rock from the water. I'm like, can you give me one of the rocks in the water? And he was like, and he gave it to me. Yeah. I also dreamt about food, but I think that's for a different reason. But yeah. So yeah, I think that's like the important parts. There's electricity that's flowing that wants to get through, but there's surface level things that is not allowing it. You know what it is? This is what it is. You know how like the Pharisees, they had certain like certain type of what's that called? They had certain type of like laws that they followed that Moses wrote. That Moses wrote about like people, about things that you should do or should not do. That's shallow. Whatever you need to look at, you are deep enough. But now you just gotta clear the vision of the shallow thing, because it's still going through. You still get, oh, you mother freaker. Why you guys bite me? I don't know, but this is what you get, because ain't nobody told you to come bite me, okay? And if they did, But anyways, it's crazy to crawl up all the way in my arms to try to bite me. My feet are right here. But anyways, yeah, so it's just surface level. It's just trying to like, it's not that the electricity isn't going through, because it definitely is, but it's getting burnt in certain areas. Like it's not being effective, and that may be because of shallow beliefs. So whatever that means to anybody. And that's it. I'm done and I'm gone and I'm out of here. Thanks for tuning in to Downloads with Lila. Bye.